Looking at the page speed insight metrics, we see here huge total blocking time. And if you remember, in our last example, total blocking time was really approaching 0. So the question is, well, first was, what is total blocking time? So if we search for it, you will see that this is a time at which the long tasks block the main thread. This is one definition, and this is more precise definition from Web.dev that talk about a metric that measure the total amount of time after the FCP, where the main thread was blocked by long enough to prevent input responsiveness. Okay, so if you make the CPU busy for too much time, you will notice this in the TBT. Okay, and if we look here, we see something about the JavaScript execution time, but it's hard to understand from here which function maybe caused the issue. Okay, this is not related to the TBT. It's talk about the image. This talks about JavaScript, but we cannot tell which function or which module caused the issue. This 3 second. Also here, minimize main thread work. We don't know who to blame, so we need to do something else. And what you can do is invoke the Chrome DevTools. Okay, so let's copy the URL and click F12. And here we have Performance tab. And now what you can do is you can click here and then refresh. And we will see what we can get from this. Okay, so let's click. And now let's refresh. The page is loading while it is profiling. Okay, so now we can stop because the page is loaded. We can stop. And you can also see here the LCP and the FCP. But what is important here is that when I click here on the bottom up, you see that this function, okay, you see that the range is distributed. About 3 seconds is relating to the scripting, to the scripts. But I have maybe many JavaScript here. So which one? Which function? So you see it here. You see in index.html, you have a function block main thread. So and it's occupying the CPU for 3 seconds. Okay, so let's look for this function and see what it's doing. And look for block. You see a function. And this is a function that I've introduced. And this is function that actually you see that it's performing a loop for 3 seconds. And it's occupying the CPU. Now, let's remark it. And let's see what happened. Let's see what will happen to the TBT. Okay? So, git add -a, git commit -m, remark, long CPU function. That's the name. Okay? Git push. Okay. Let's see if it's done. Deployment. And yes, it's ready. Copy this. And let's see Before we had TBT of 8 seconds, and let's see what we have now. Okay, so we have improved from 30 to 67, and we have removed all the TBT. And you see also that the LCP was improved, because now you can render the LCP much faster because you don't have anything occupying the CPU. To make it, to repeat what we have done, we have go to the performance, invoke it, and then look at the result.